Howdy y'all, how is everybody doing? We're just doing a little bit of seeding here. I know I said in the last episode that I was probably, I might end up doing this off camera. But number one, I can't entirely figure out what to do next. Because to do plowing and stuff, like to plow the grass fields, we're gonna need a lot more money, which we don't have enough seed and stuff to sell right now. So pretty much today I was just, busy. I'm trying to figure out what to put in the videos and stuff. And the field does need to be seeded, and I did get a comment from a guy named Rob Claude, and I think that's how you probably say it, but he said he wanted me to show everything. Like he said don't be doing, to show everything, don't be doing cuts, cutting stuff out, whatever. Because he said he plays on a console. I think he said Xbox, maybe PlayStation, I can't remember. But he said he wants me to show everything, because he's like, I know how it is to, have to actually work and the things that go in between, all that stuff, and he just wants to see everything, which so far that's been the only comment that I've gotten, I think, as far as like cutting the videos or not cutting the videos or whatever. So this is going to be a video for Rob, basically, because he's the one that commented and said, do videos without cutting, show everything. So instead of, doing the whole field or whatever and not showing it, I'm going to go ahead and show it, because it does need to be done. It is work to do on, it's work to do on the farm and stuff. So, yeah, we're going to show it, and I'd say that, I don't know how much will get done in the video today as far as anything else besides seeding, and I think I've made the decision that as far as the videos go, like as far as playing goes, I think I'm going to, like after this video, I'm going to speed the time up. Before next video, I'm going to jump it into the next day on the farm, and then after that, I think we're going to be playing on 5 times speed. Just because this is going to be episode 12, and it still hasn't went through a day-night cycle on the farm. So I think we're going to try it at 5 times speed and kind of see where that gets us. I don't know exactly how that'll make it, whatever. We're going to try it out. We're going to see how it goes. I guess we can just do... we're going to do GPS from this direction, I think. Sometimes it's hard to tell which way to go from. We'll just go from this way. It should be fine, I think. Rotate a little bit like that. Set it up. And we'll kind of adjust it to the left if we need to, which we might need to. Might take a couple of swipes to actually get into the... Oop, that was the wrong button. Yep. Just about messed it up there, but that's okay. As far as the channel goes, we got 2 new subscribers this last video, which I think Kit4472 might have been subscribed before the last video was uploaded, but I don't think it was, I don't think you were subscribed before the last video was actually recorded. We're going to go with you weren't, just because I have no idea. Still mention your video, or your name, I should say. Mess that up. Kit4472 and James Crossan, one of the 2 new subscribers. I think I actually lost a subscriber today. I'm still I'm in the double digits, so I kind of noticed. Since I'm not making too many videos, it's expected. It's not really too upsetting. I was at 33, I'm at 32. No big deal. It's probably because I'm not making videos. He subscribed at a time that the videos just aren't coming out. Anybody that's been here for a little while, I can't remember the name of the guy. Maybe it's there was a guy that said, put in the comments that he'd been here since number 7, which I looked it up, and on my list he's number 8. So when he hit the button, he was number, it said 7. And I even thanked him for sticking around through this whole you know, no videos and whatever. I'm doing my best, I really am. Like I said in the last video, my computer's sitting in my dining room, which is a bit odd, you know, but tomorrow I'm gonna be tearing up the floor. I gotta scrape a bunch of the tile off the floor. I did get all the sheetrock hung. I can't remember if I said that in the last video or not. But I got all of it mudded. I got all the mud on the wall, which takes, of course, like 3 coats or something like that. I think it's 3 coats, 3 days worth of mudding. And but then tomorrow I'm gonna tear the floor up, and if I'm not completely exhausted, I'm gonna sand. And that's kind of what I'm waiting for, to put the computer back in there temporarily before the bamboo flooring's installed, is scraping the floor up so the bamboo can be installed, you know, and then sanding the sheetrock. Okay, which primarily the reason for that is, anybody that knows computers, I can't be sanding sheetrock mud and have dust all over the place, because it's going to get in my computer, and it's going to get all over my screen and my desk and, you know, all that stuff, and it's going to be a terrible mess. So I've got to wait until that gets done. So I'm sure you guys understand. I am really trying. I really am. I do apologize, you know, that I'm not getting videos out every day, but I'm trying to do the best I can, between work and trying to work on the computer room and not having a lot of downtime. Tonight the wife's off doing something else, and she said, you know, take a break. It's Friday, you know, take a break, do a video, something like that. So anybody watching this that likes my videos and stuff, the reason this video is going out is because my wife actually told me to take a break, stop working for one night, and do a video. She's like, you're actually starting to build subscribers and stuff and get subscribers, and she's like, you know, they want to watch your videos. So she's like, you don't have to work every single day. Which I did work a little bit today. I did, you know, my 3rd day of mudding today. But, you know, I was also going to do, like, scraping the floor and all that stuff. You know, but I listen to the wife, I guess, you know. If you're married, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, if you're not married, then eventually you'll know what I'm talking about. You know, you don't necessarily have to listen to your wife, but it helps. As far as the channel goes, I'm really wanting to, like, once I get the computer room done and set back up and get the computer set back up, I would really like to throw a different map on the channel, okay, or even a different game maybe. I mean, I don't know. I'd like to mix it up something, because I feel like I'm only, like, trying to shoot for one audience at the moment. You know, anybody wanting to see Court Farm or Farming Simulator videos, or Court Farm Farming Simulator. So I would like to do another map or another game. So if you guys have any suggestions and you've made it this far in the video, then please comment below and give me an idea as to what kind of games you think I would sound good, or, you know, be good at playing, and, you know, what my commentary kind of match. I don't know. I know sometimes I have a bit of a, I guess some people might call it a southern accent. I don't know. I'm originally from Missouri, so farming's kind of my thing. Cattle's kind of my thing. I'll play about any game though. I really will. You know, in the past I've played Daisy, the mod. I've played, what's the other one that's real popular? Ark. I played Ark for a bit, actually quite a bit. I became extremely obsessed with Ark when it, you know, shortly after it came out. I played it constantly. You know, I wasn't probably quite as bad as some people, but I played it more than most games I've ever played. You know, because it was, you know, I think I even took a day off work once just so I could sit and play Ark all day. You know, I've never done that before. But other than that, I mean, I got a library full. Not really full, I guess, compared to probably some people, but I got a bunch of games in my Steam library. Obviously, with the monetization aspect of it, you can't just jump into any game and just start recording and then monetize it. You actually have to have permission, or at least you're supposed to. Probably better that way, so you don't get a copyright strike or anything like that, or they don't, you know, try to take the money from your video. But If you'd like to just see some Farming Simulator 15 but on a different map, then please suggest a map. I can get any map. I don't have Gold Edition. You know, that's kind of a thing. If I got enough people, I guess, to say they wanted to see, you know, the Gold Edition map or whatever, I could always buy it. I'm not real favorable. You guys see that? Right there. That is that's the reflection or shadow or whatever of the person sitting in the tractor, isn't it? It sure looks like a head and shoulders. If so, that's actually, you know, really good, you know, modeling and stuff. Yeah, see, I think it's in the back too. Can't hardly see it as well, but I'm pretty sure it's back here. There's actually a little glitch right there, I think. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's the person. Oh, the person. That might be like the, yeah, I think that's the side of his head or whatever it is. Oops. A better turn. My automatic GPS turn. Which I think I asked about that. I haven't gotten any responses, you know, nothing negative about, you know, how much I use GPS and how much, you know, the fact that I actually just have GPS do my turns and stuff. That's why sometimes I'll actually edit out a lot of the fertilizing or a lot of the feeding and stuff, is because I'm actually doing it myself, but I use GPS to even like make the turns for me, because it's just a lot easier. You know, it's a lot easier, it's a lot more efficient. As far as seeding, you're not doing any overlapping or not like that, you know, so it does help. So, I mean, if you really hate it, you know, somebody needs to let me know. Just say, hey, you know, it sucks, don't do that. And it won't be no big deal. You know, it won't hurt my feelings. You know, I'll understand. We'll run back there on the other side of the field. This is a really cool tractor, though. I mean, I like John Deere, but this is actually a really cool tractor. I think if I ever won the lottery, I keep telling my partner, if I win the lottery, I'm going to go buy a big John Deere tractor. Just because, you know, if you're rich, you know, if I was a rich guy, I would just go buy a John Deere tractor. That just seems like a smart idea to me. I'm not entirely sure why, but hey, I bet all of you guys, you know, a bunch of you guys out there would too. You know, you'd go out and buy a John Deere tractor. You know, tell me you would. Tell me what model you would buy. Because I honestly, you know, I don't know that I would buy this one in particular. I might buy one of like the big quad track ones or whatever. Let's see what I got in here. Like this one looks cool. You know, the 9560 RX. I've tried this one out. I don't know if you guys have or not, but I've doing some testing for plowing on this map, because I got a message from ButtyBach, the guy that made the map, about plowing the grass fields, and he said that he's like, you might have a little trouble, something about you may not be able to seed the whole thing. Thus far, I have plowed the field right next to this. That one right over there, field 3. I've plowed field 3, and I went all the way around it with a seeder. So, I mean, maybe it'll work. You know, but yeah, I think I'd buy this one. I'd probably buy that one, but what I was trying to say is this one does not have 3-point linkage on it, which seems really weird, because in real life that one has 3-point linkage on it, I think. All it has is just the drawbar, you know. So that's a little weird. I mean, if you're gonna make a tractor like that big, you know, I'd probably buy one of those too. But if you're gonna make a tractor that big, you know, put 3-point linkage on it, or you know, if you like the looks of not the 3-point linkage, you know, give us the option to put it on there. You know, because the big seeder I was using, which is like the 48 row seeder or something like that, the 48 row like John Deere seeder, it's got like the 3-point linkage on it, and so I couldn't use it with that tractor. I had to like sell it, or not sell it. I had to just, you know, get the other tractor, you know. But that's on my test map. I did plow that whole field, number 3, and then I went all the way around it at least once with that 48 row seeder, and no problems. I plowed up to like 5 or 10 feet away from the bushes. So no problems as of yet. I might go test up field number 23, maybe tomorrow or something. You know, so just so you guys just be aware of that. You know, if you want to do something like that, just do what I did. You know, get the money mod, open up just a random, you know, extra map, whatever, and just do some testing. You know, I did testing on that just to make sure that if I want to try to do some plowing in a video or whatever, that it's not going to get all messed up. You know, because then all I got to do, you know, I'd have to like probably stop the video and do a bunch of editing and, you know, whatnot, just so I can get it fixed, so it doesn't look just absolutely ridiculous. Let's see. That's about all I know about the map thus far. All the updates seem to be doing really well. I haven't heard anything as far as anything negative about the update. I haven't been around to check anything. I did drive to the dairy farm because I got a question about where do you dump straw for the dairy cows. I can't remember your name, but you asked me where to put it. I did some tests, like I basically just opened up a map, I grabbed a tractor and the pickup wagon, I went over to the field that's already got straw sitting on it when you start, and picked up a bit of straw, went over to the dairy farm, dropped it off. You know, I sent you a message telling you, you know, it's in the main trough. You know, not sure why it wouldn't work for you. Maybe try opening up a new map and testing it. Maybe it's, you know, you got something in your map file or something like that that's making it not work, you know, but it worked for me. If you want, if you still can't figure it out and you need to see a visual, send me a message and I'll just jump on here really quick and do just like a really short video, kind of like I did for the I think it was the straw for the chickens. I'll do a video about straw for the cows, you know, just informative, whatever. If you guys ever need to say, you know, see anything like that, just send me a comment or a message or something like that, no problem. Let's see, I did have a guy a while back, I can't remember what his name was. I always want to say Dale New, but I don't think it was him. Somebody wanting me to do multiplayer, and he was wanting my email address. I did put my email address in the about section of my page, but he said he couldn't see it. I don't know. I actually logged out and then went in there and nodded as myself, basically, and I was able to pull it up. But basically, it is butcherman88@hotmail.com. Just so everybody knows. I might even put it in the description of this video. Maybe, probably not. I'll probably forget. But my email address is butcherman88@hotmail.com. If I don't reply right away, it's because I don't check it very much. Because I don't have any messages right now. But you can always just message me on YouTube. That is the best way to get a hold of me. You know, it's just to message me on YouTube. Leave a comment down below. You know, comment in my discussion board. Start a discussion with me about something. But I think that would be the best way for you to get a hold of me. But that is my email address. You know, he was wanting it so he could get, you know, workout, multiplayer, whatever, so we could play on his server. I don't know how many of you would be interested in that. If a bunch of you want to get on like a server, so we can all play together and just kind of chat, whatever. Like I've said before, we could always set it up. You know, we could all get on Landy Kid server. You do have to get a certain set of mods. Go over to Landy Kid's YouTube, which I'm not advertising for him. Don't get me wrong. But I can give you the information so you can get on Landy Kid's TeamSpeak, and that's where you'll get the link to get to this mod page to download all his mods. And it does take a while. My download speed's like, it's like 120 or something like that now, but it still takes me a little bit. So if your download speed's like 30 or something like that, it's going to take you a long time. But what I'm trying to say is, you know, if you guys really want to play a multiplayer with me, we can set it up. We can always get on his server and just do some work on his server if it's still up. I haven't checked in, you know, 3 or 4 weeks, whatever, but I'm sure he wouldn't mind. You know, we could get on his server and just kind of play around on there and talk on TeamSpeak or whatever, and you know, just have a good old time. You know, so if that's something you guys are interested in, leave me a comment. You know, I always ask for comments because I don't know what you're thinking unless you tell me. Okay, I don't know what you're wanting to say unless you tell me. Okay, if you guys want the videos changed, tell me. If you want to see me play to something else, tell me. Okay, comments, comments, comments. Okay, to be honest, comments to me seem more important than subscribers, than, you know, mostly than views. Because, you know, if I get 1,000 views on a video or 10,000 views on a video, you know, but not a single comment, then I'm not the kind of person just to assume that all 10,000 people loved the video. You know, and I absolutely had nothing, you know, they were speechless. They had nothing to say. You know, so it's like, if you like the video, great, say you like the video. If you want to see something different, let me know. Okay? Don't be afraid to just put something simple down there. You know, if you have a question, no question is stupid on this game. Because if you don't know it, you know, if you don't know how to do something, it is better to ask than to just sit there and not know how to do it. You know, especially on maps like this, modded maps and stuff, there's always like little tweaks and twerks and whatever you want to call them, to where sometimes you can't figure it out. Sometimes, you know, and even if I don't know, maybe you'll comment and one of the other people watching the video will look at the comments and go, oh, I know how to do that, and they'll explain it to you. Okay, so don't think I'm gonna know everything. Let's see, what other rant can I get off on? I don't know. What other rant can I sit here and just babble on about? I know my content sometimes, I don't know, I don't think my content's, you know, nothing special, but I have gotten a lot of video, you know, a lot of comments saying, hey, your videos are great, you know, you're a good YouTuber, I love your videos, and which completely shocks me. It really does. Like, it has shocked me so far. And I tell my wife all the time that it just amazes me, because, like, I was always really nervous, because I always thought, well, I'll do YouTube, you know, I can do videos, but, you know, all I could ever think was, you know, people are just going to hate my YouTube videos. You know, I'm not going to be very good at it. I'm not going to be able to know, you know, I'm not going to know what I'm doing, you know, all that stuff. But honestly, I've gotten a really good response out of it. You know, I keep getting comments about how they like the video and I'm doing a great job, you know, and all this stuff. So it's like, and in the post. But I'm just completely floored, you know. Like I always say, I really appreciate all you guys, you know, the fact that you watch the videos, the fact that you comment, subscribe. I've gotten a bunch of likes on the videos and stuff. Let's see, the excitement the other day was, I keep looking at my channel and all that stuff. My total views for all my videos just went over 1,000. So, you know, hooray. I actually got up into the 1,000 views on my channel, which you know, not a lot if you compare it to some, you know, all the YouTube videos or all the YouTube channels and stuff. But everybody started somewhere. You know, even the biggest YouTubers out there started at the bottom. You know, I'm sure that some of them probably just exploded like crazy. You know, they just come out of nowhere sometimes, but you know, they started somewhere. So, you know, what I'm trying to say is I'm starting at the bottom, so getting 1,000 views on my channel is really exciting for me. You know, it's just like when I got my first subscriber, you know. And then, you know, 10 subscribers and 20 subscribers and 30. You know, I'm up over 30 now, and for me that's still really exciting. I can't believe that many people want to watch my videos, you know, want to know when I upload a video. You know, especially since I've went like, you know, only done a couple of videos in like a month. You know, it just seems crazy that they're all willing to, you know, you guys are all willing to stick around, you know, kind of stick in there with me. And hopefully it grows a lot more. You know, hopefully our community gets a lot bigger. Once I actually start getting not so busy, and as far as the room goes, I'm always busy. I can assure you that. You know, once the room is finished, then there's always something else. You know, life kind of gets to you. You know, it's just like when the room's done, completely finished, then I've still got to worry about the big tree that I've told you has been cut down in my front yard, which is still laying out there, because I've had so much stuff to do. Load from the left side, I believe. You know, so I still got to work on that, that's not too bad. I did buy some wood. I had it delivered yesterday, and me and the guy were talking about the tree, and he's like, "You won't be able to split that." He's like, "There's no way you can split that wood, that you know, that wood off that tree." He's like, "It's just too difficult." You know, of course, me though, I mean, that's a challenge. I mean, he said he had a 35-ton log splitter, and he was having trouble with that kind of tree. You know, and if you know anything about trees, it's a sweet gum tree. Which, according to him and some other stuff I found on YouTube and whatnot, you cannot split a sweet gum tree with an axe. That didn't work out very well, did it? The Farming Simulator. And seriously, how am I gonna fix that? Okay. Like I said, I'm not cutting this video. Even all this, you know, stuff is going on here. Maybe if I go down to just tools, that's what I need. Go ahead and reset that. Okay. Alright. Complications. This wheel around, we'll take it up into the farm. Let's hit the post again. And nope, cleared it. Good. We'll try to get all the machinery put away. Video will probably be like 30 minutes or so, you know. I tend to say a lot. I don't normally do that. You know, one of those things, I guess, you know. I think it's the fact that I am really trying to find something in my mind to say just so I can keep talking. Because normally I don't ever say I pretty much got myself away from that when I did speech class in college. You know, I did public speaking class in college, and one of the first things they teach you is don't say You know, don't use space fillers in your conversation because it makes you sound less intelligent or draws away from your point of your conversation. But, you know, I tend to do it in these videos a lot because I'm really trying to find something to talk about. You know, it's a lot harder to just sit here and talk. You know, it's gotten a lot easier. It really has. You know, at first it was like, wow, it's like, what do I have to talk about? You know, how can I possibly talk for 30 minutes without somebody talking back to me? You know, and I think that's a big thing with the comments too is, you know, the reason I want you guys to comment, I think most of all, is that I'm actually in a conversation then. You know, it's actually a two-way conversation. You know, if you guys are actually commenting and stuff. And, I'll tell you the story on this trailer here real quick. I do jump around a lot on topics, but... Well, basically, when I went through and bought all this stuff for the farm, to prepare to start the map, I ended up buying some little dinky trailer, you know, to pull behind the pickup, which is great. It worked just fine. But I got to thinking about it and actually looked, and of course, since fattening chickens is a little bit new, I looked at it, and the old trailer, or the trailer I had bought, would not work with fattening chickens. So I was basically in the situation that I need to buy a new trailer just to make sure I can do fattening chickens. There we go. Yeah, buddy, look at that. Perfect. Perfect. Have you guys ever seen it loaded better? You know, had a header put on a trailer better. That pickup might just stay out there, because there's really nowhere technically to park it. You know, I think we're just for the fun of it, we're gonna park this up in here. You know, this will be our big machinery section. You know, we got our combine, which Eventually we'll have a bigger combine. We'll have the 9730, I think it is. Where's our semi? There we go. We could probably go ahead and just go put that trailer away real quick for the end of the video, so that it's not just randomly sitting out there, and I don't have to try to, you know, try to remember that I explained it. But yeah, if you look in the, you know, at the mods themselves and see what it can haul, this one can haul chickens, the other one cannot, which is weird because this doesn't really even look like a livestock trailer, but it says it is. I guess it kind of does. There's like grating and grates and stuff in the bottom to show that it's kind of a livestock trailer. Oh, I still have the other one. Never mind. It's right down there. What do you know? I'll kind of park this up here. This is sort of my semi-trailer section, I guess. Look at the pro backing skills of the butcher man. Okay, guys. I don't really know what the thumbnail's gonna be, because all we did was most of it is planting and stuff, but you know, maybe we'll do the pickup. I don't think the pickup's been the thumbnail yet. You guys let me know what you think about this thumbnail, because it's gonna look awesome. Maybe we'll do the other side. This is its good side, maybe. You can see the header nice and clear and stuff. We'll go ahead and do that, and that's the button. Alright. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know about, you know, what you think about the uncut videos, because I'm not going to cut anything out of this. It's going to be start to finish, whatever. Let me know what you think. Like, dislike, subscribe, whatever you guys want to do. Doing this for the fun of it and for you. Thanks for watching. This is the Butcher Man's, and have a nice evening.